Hello, it's me, your Obonge soap maker, and believe you me, I want to just gist you a little bit on how to stamp your soap. As easy as this seems, I've seen a lot of people that have problem on doing this properly. They will get a fine stamp, but they will not be able to make the design come out on their soap well, probably because they are not hitting it right or they are doing it at the wrong time. First things first, this stamp is very important for your soap. It gives your soap character, it makes it more beautiful and presentable, it makes your soap look well packaged and more acceptable. The plain soap on its own will look fine, but it will look more finer and more professional looking with a stamp on it. It also gives the soap an identity. Okay, so now these are different soap stamps as you can see. The most important thing you need to know is when stamping your soap should be dry. Your soap should not be too wet. Your soap should not be slippery. It should not be too soft, poto like this before you now come and say you want to stamp. No. Allow the soap to dry. Maybe after cutting the soap, leave it for about 2 days to air dry and get some sort of hardness on the surface before you stamp it. If the soap is too is a bit soft and you still want to stamp, you can put a light transparent polythene on top of spread on top of your soaps. Let it be transparent, let it be light. It cannot be hard, it cannot be dark. Then you can now stamp through that. Okay? But it is best if you get a well-made stamp that will be and use it on top of a soap that is a bit hard. I'm going to demonstrate that to you so that you will see. It's of no use making a good stamp and you cannot use it. Some after making the stamp for them, they'll be telling you that it's not stamping well. No, it's not entering well. Now look at see this. See how clean and neat it is. The stamp on its own is okay, but what makes the design comes out more is that the soap on its own was hard and it was dry. You can see. So you see, stamping your soap is so easy. And of course, if you need one, customized ones, we can make for you. So I'm your Bonge soap maker, Madam ZESTA Herbal Soaps. Ciao.